With that, let me go ahead and welcome the fine, fine, beautiful gentleman from No Ordinary Nerd into the chat here. Oh, I'm way too big in the chat. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh,
Look at all these beautiful people. Oh, I love beautiful people. You guys look
Oh,
wonderful. How are you guys doing today?
we're doing great.
doing great.
Oh no, Dan
Yeah,
can't
we
be
can't
heard.
hear you.
Oh no.
I shot him. He's dead.
Oh shoot!
Oh my! He stepped into the bathroom, but I'm sure if he wants to jump in on the segment, I'm sure he will. But gentlemen, can you please take a moment and let us know a little bit about what no or
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
we
One
already lost
disappeared.
one. So while we wait for him to come back, please let our audience know No Ordinary Nerd is all about.
Well, No Ordinary Nerd is a show all about looking at pop culture and looking at pretty much the world and how it relates to mental health and different ways that we use that to kind of help ourselves in a world where we're trying to break that stigma and uh, learn to not just cope but kind of grow and help one another in a world where we sometimes we're just not always in the same place, we're not always working together for that same cause, and sometimes we don't look at mental health in the same way, and we're trying to bring people together and hopefully just break that stigma and help people get better and find a place where people have common ground amongst us nerds, because sometimes nerddom is a great kind of common ground for people who just need that kind of help and need that kind of support.
I think we got him back.
Hopefully,
There we
if
go.
if his mic works, let's see if his mic works. His mic isn't working. That's the problem. You need to hit that little gear at the top there, and hit the mic there, Daniel, the mic.
Wait,
He's
where is he? So where is he? And where is he for everybody else in your screen? Move him if you can. Grab his window and drag him to the bottom right hand corner, and then let's all stare at him awkwardly.
I'm trying to move him down. Yeah. We'll just look at him angrily. But anyway.
I realize that
It's funny.
still didn't make any sense because you guys wouldn't necessarily have the same layout that I have on the stream anyway. So it's probably a bunch of people just randomly glaring in different directions. Like,
Which one are we? Who are we glaring? I need to glare at someone.
let's see. Do we have his mic yet?
I don't think so. Which is funny because this is.
Did
This
you
is
change your
common.
mic settings in the with the little cogwheel thing?
Cogwheel top right there, Daniel.
Yeah. See what works.
Oh, now he's profile.
What in the world?
This man is magic. He knows. He just.
The good thing is he may be able, like, once he gets that set, he may be able to refresh the screen and get back in here and get loaded up on there.
Sure. I love you. Look, what it wouldn't be a live performance without some type of tech difficulty. Right?
Oh yeah, I mean it's just one of those things that's unfortunately it's you can never really combat it. One of these days we're gonna have everybody just come to one centralized location for Livestream for the Cure and just have a giant like mega blowout. But the
Nothing wrong with
Rona and all that stuff, But thank you very much to Kitty from Afterburn 739, who they're building the hype for their segment later tonight at 7 o'clock. Donated $7.39. So now we are at 9117.39. So Kitty, I love you. Thank you guys. Scrish Bar. Leo said that they're almost set up in Scrish Bar. I'm glad that you guys are doing all this now, like the afternoon of. Oh my lord! So while we wait for Dan to kind of get everything set up, guys, let us know, what do you guys got for us today? What do you guys got?
Well, we'll be talking about what video games we feel should be turned into film. There's a lot of gaming out there that is being turned into television and movies. We have The Witcher that's out. They're talking about Uncharted with Tom Holland happening, and so we have our own ideas of gaming that we use as our own little, forms of therapy and kind of our own little oasis away from the crazy world out there. And we're going to be talking about what games we would like to see turned into any type of media, and maybe
Jeez.
as Daniel mimes to us or
So here's the
signs
good
to
thing:
us.
we could see him. So if he can get like a little scratch pad or a little chalkboard or something, he could just write the titles on there and just hold them up. It'll be absolutely perfect. We're all here for it, Dan. We're all here for it.
The funny part is like this is kind of tradition for him to have tech difficulties during these kind of big events. Last year we couldn't get his full system to work. He was on like Game of Thrones. He just couldn't get on at all. So like this is par for the course right now.
We got a
Anyway.
donation from Bill Sutton, our very own Bill. Those are coming in $5.31. Hashtag give me that soap, because we're giving away a Crate 61 soap kit, soap gift set at the end of the 3 o'clock hour. So, hang on. What is this? Oh, what is this? Oh, hang on.
Well, there's 2 Dans now.
And
There's one, and none
Oh,
of it's
oh.
working. That's the funny part. None of it's working. Well, we'll look here. We'll go ahead and at least we'll start again. That cog, man. That cog, dude. Yeah. Anyway, we can just move on, I suppose. While we wait for Dan. It'll be fun just watching him pop in and out.
it's going to be like 2:55. Like 2:55, he's going to be like, guys, can you hear me? We're going to be like, yes!
Now plug what's going on. Plug the show. It happens, you know.
It does.
As a person who does live streaming is the craziest. It's not the most it's hard. It's just hard.
Yeah. There's so many things that can go wrong. There's so many things that can get messed up.
Oh yeah, a lot of balls juggling in the air right now. But I guess we could at least get started a little bit here and talk about some stuff that we like to see and why we want to see it on the big screen. So Neil, hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
I'm tired.
I feel it.
But I am wonderful. We're all here for this right here, a future immune to cancer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. And what hour are you on?
So today we're only on hour 4, but we've done 15 hours for the last 2 days, and then the 4-hour kickoff event. So, man, by the time it's all said and done, we'll be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 56 hours live on the air. But fortunately, tomorrow's a very brief day. It's only 6 hours, so it's just a kind of nice chill day to wrap out the events. But today's another big push.
Yeah, you're gonna need that soap afterwards, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Bill, I'm eating your soap.
All right, Neil, go ahead. Let's start off with some gaming. Come on.
Yeah, let's do it. So I guess my number 10 would be Animal Crossing. I think it's such a big market right now. Everybody's playing it. Like, let's get into a movie. And it would be even great if like they still spoke their own language and it would just be subtitles. Like, I still that'd be hilarious.
That would be the best
Yeah.
thing if every like in live action too. So like every live action character is like.
Sorry, Tom Nook as Tom Nook gonna have to be the central character and how he swindles everybody. I think that needs to be a thing.
Who
No, I
would
love
play
that.
Tom Nook?
Yeah.
Who would you get to play Tom Nook in that movie?
Oh God. Maybe like some kind of version of Ryan Reynolds or something like that. You know, like just get this big.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me?
We weren't expecting you for another 50 minutes. Get out and come back later.
Oh man,
I'm supposed to come at the last 5.
I'm bummed out because you're gonna go from the podcast before with 2 people making out to us. You know.
I mean, we can make out. I mean, you know.
I'm so happy. Okay. Well,
I've got Neil right over here next to me. So Neil, come here.
oh.
We got this. We got this all taken care of.
Yeah, easy.
Dude,
Well,
that's hilarious.
Well, Dan, we were talking about Tom Nook and Animal Crossing being turned into a movie.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh.
For sure.
And we wanted to know, who would play Tom Nook in the movie.
Gosh, dude, I will find any excuse to get Ryan Gosling on a film. So.
the Ryans, man.
Casting as the handsome and understated Tom Nook. No, I would have probably given it to. I'd give it to Ben Affleck.
Oh. Well, where are you guys on the countdown?
Oh, we
10.
just got started. Thank
Yeah,
you very
we-
much,
Okay.
Jared Taylor, for a $7.30 donation. Again, wanting that soap. Don't forget, guys, Crate 61 vegan, organic, handcrafted soap gift set. Giving it away at the end of the 3 o'clock hour. So get any donation in, and you're entered to win.
We'll keep it clean. What about you, Dan? What's number 10 for you?
Oh, for me, number 10. All right. Well, I gotta be honest. Okay, look, when it comes to video games, like I love like scary video games, dude, but I can't play them. Okay, so because I get too freaked out. Like I literally average one scary movie per year, and that's with the lights on and the sound off and subtitles on, so I can prepare for it. But this right here is too scary. I think my number 10 is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Wow.
It's I tried playing it. I tried playing on VR. I lasted 5 minutes.
Why would you try playing it on VR?
I know. I just went straight for it, dude. I went straight for it, you know. But yeah, I would love to see that. I watch people stream it on like Twitch just to see what happened. But I would watch that movie.
That's funny because my 10 was also Resident Evil, but like Resident Evil like the actual Resident Evil without, Mila Jovovich as whatever her character was. I don't remember her name of her character.
So basically, Resident Evil without the absolute poison of Paul W.S. Anderson writing and directing. Is that what you want? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. I'm there.
I would love to see an actual Raccoon City. I would love to see the Outbreak. I would love to see like an actual representation of Claire Redfield and Leon Kennedy and just everybody just there, doing their thing in a way that isn't so campy and weird.
You remember when what was it? Was it the 5th Resident Evil movie that they just wholesale started chucking all the characters they hadn't used from the games yet, and they just randomly were there, and it meant nothing other than the fact that hey, that dude looks like Leon.
Yeah.
Here's a cameo. Hey, we're gonna just throw them in here for 2 seconds, and we'll see what happens.
God in heaven.
But there's
All right.
actual tension and fear in real Resident Evil, and I'd love to see that in the Resident Evil.
All right. So, who wants to go with number 9?
We started with Neo. We should keep
all
going.
Number 9. I don't know if you guys play this game. It was Braid. It was an indie game on Steam back in the day.
Oh, super popular. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe maybe people haven't played it.
Braid made the rounds. That made the rounds.
Yeah. And I thought that story was so smart in terms of playing the game and also who the character was.
Yeah, you were. Would you get a guy with a really giant head and small body?
Oh man, maybe I don't like to stereotype like that or typecast like that.
Character in the game. I'm not saying stereotype. Well, SCG has done amazing things. We can de-age people. We can give people gigantic heads. It's all good. Really tiny bodies.
What about you, Francis? What's your number 9, man?
Number 9 for me has to be a game that I think people really glommed into because it's so tedious and so boring yet so much fun. And it's the Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh,
what? Series. Because you do everything. Everything takes 7 seconds to a minute to do.
Dude,
And but I love it. I love it.
I take better care of myself in that game than I do in real life.
Yeah. Dude shaves.
Shave. I did for you guys today.
Oh my god.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah, and you probably actually he probably takes more baths than you, right? Like he actually takes.
Yeah, a bubble bath. Yes,
That's one of
Oh,
those
okay.
kind of scary things in terms of like in terms of games where it's so immersive. Like Grand Theft Auto's like that. Of course, Rockstar. It's a lot like that where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make my character go to the gym, and it's like, oh, my ass hasn't been to the gym in years, but my character in the game is like he's benching like 400 pounds, man.
That is what I loved about. Oh man, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You can make your. Oh hey, I want to dance.
Oh man.
I love the Dan.
Well, me, like that is on my list, but I'll get into that, I guess, when it's on my list.
Yeah.
But number 9 for me, and I think would be awesome if it was like more like, I guess, like a Game of Thrones type way if they did it. I would love to see StarCraft as a film.
Dude.
Oh,
Wait, this is your number 9 though?
That's my number 9.
Dude,
yeah.
that you need to start pushing that way the fuck higher, because man, if
Dude.
it was done right, and like I'm talking immersive character work from Terran, Protoss, and Zerg, and then like epic massive battles, dude, forget it. Oh,
Well, I'm sorry, Nick, you're going to be very disappointed in my list if you.
Oh my god, I'm guessing Stardew Valley is in there, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh, all right. As long as Stardew Valley isn't in here. All right.
But yeah, I would love that, dude. I would love like a Game of Thrones going back and forth between the factions in an actual battle, but it has to look good. It has to be money put behind it. So
yes,
I would love to see
for
that.
sure.
it would have to be. I mean, I would say that I would want Blizzard to be involved, but Blizzard's name hasn't necessarily been the best name to utter in gaming over the last couple of years, and especially after the disaster that was that Warcraft movie we got. Like,
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh. Almost.
There we go. Hold on. Don't you guys have phones?
Oh. Well, look. Speaking
That's
of
a
Diablo,
really good question. John DeQuilla over in the chat wants to know who should direct the StarCraft movie.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
that's a good question.
God.
Who do you hand? Because that's a huge project. That's a huge scope.
You know, it's funny. Who does war movies really well? Like, it'd have to be a war movie. Right?
Yeah.
It would have to be someone like, oh my God. Wait, who did Dunkirk?
That was Nolan.
Christopher Nolan.
Nolan. Or it could be Nolan. It could be Steven Spielberg has done some,
If we get Nolan to do it, he'd want to like make the Protoss and the Zerg exist for real somehow, so he could shoot it all practically.
yeah, for sure.
I'm sort of game for that. I kind of want to see where that goes.
Wah, and then just the wah noise every.
Well, how about let's go number 8? What do you have for number 8, Neil?
Number 8 would be The Last of Us for me.
Oh,
I know it's getting created into a TV show, but man, just watching it like as a game, like during the game, was like just as good as playing it, I thought.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And epic, yeah.
Oh yeah, and of course you get Oh my God, his name just left my mind, dude. His name just
Neil
disappeared.
Druckmann.
I'm sorry.
Neil Druckmann, Joel. I'm naming names.
Oh no, for to play Joel. Yeah.
Oh, Troy Baker.
Yeah.
See, he would play Joel. Like he looks like Joel, doesn't he? Troy Baker, doesn't he have like a little bit of that look? Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. No. Look, no comment.
What?
As a person who has dived into some leaks, that's okay. No comment.
Well, what do you have? What do you have, man? For
You know what's has always been a movie that you just play every once in a while? It's Metal Gear. Metal Gear is a movie that you play. It's definitely a movie that you play. But I would love to see Metal Gear, the entire currency that whole series turn into like a 5-part film.
who would play Snake? Who would play Snake?
Oh my God.
I know. This is my opinion on who should play, and I'm sure I'm gonna get hate on this because I am a huge fan of this dude. I watch whatever this guy is in, but I would love
Ryan Gosling.
that would work. That would work. But just for a fan standpoint, I'd like to see Keanu do it, man. I'd like to see it.
Reeves as Solid Snake.
I don't know. He's a badass dude, John Wick, man.
Yeah, I
would
think
totally-
that's the only problem is we already are getting the Keanu is so over the top badass in the John Wick
Yeah.
movies. He's already so good. I think it would be too much of a parallel. I think it'd be too close. I'm really
Yeah.
trying to think because I think you don't just need an action star. I think you need an action star with at least one shred of chops, one shred of acting
What?
chops.
You need gravitas with
And
that character.
that's not a check against Keanu because the John Wick films are amazing. But you know, you just need an action star who can at least deliver a little bit of a dramatic heft.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Chat's going to Brentley. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. We got a Tom Hardy request over in the chat. Tom Hardy wouldn't be a bad choice. Although Tom
What about
Hardy tends to go
Brolin?
weird too. Like I've heard things. Loisos talked about his Capone performance, and I'm more intrigued to see that movie now than I ever was.
And he has to, and he has to be an older guy too. I would think, right?
Yeah.
Older actor. After seeing Venom,
Or
No,
maybe
I
you
like-
get
no,
a
I like-
nobody. Maybe you get a nobody. Maybe that's the kind of thing that you build the franchise. You get all of the the top, you get A-listers in supporting roles as all the supporting Metal Gear players, and then you have a no-name as your central player. As long as it's somebody who's got good natural charisma, that gruff delivery.
yes,
I think it could work. But then you'd have to surround him literally. You get every A-lister you can think of that's in all big action stars from the past to be bit parts and whatnot.
Well, I think they'll probably find a way to cast Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man. So all right, well, my number 8, I absolutely love this game. And most of my movies that video games I wanted on this list were all character driven, not necessarily the best story, but just because I love particular characters. I love Aloy, and I'm talking Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh yeah.
She is great. I mean, she's like a ninja assassin type, Jurassic Park, mechanical dinosaurs everywhere. That would be a crazy movie.
And the most expensive movie ever
Yeah.
made.
Yes.
Well, next to StarCraft. Next to StarCraft.
Next to StarCraft, yeah, because you're gonna have to build. I mean, even the sea. Well, then it's gonna look a little. Hopefully, it doesn't look like Transformers. As long as it doesn't look like Transformers, because they're big mechanical monsters. They're robots. They're gonna. But I like that idea. Well, who would play Aloy then?
The designs of the Transformers notwithstanding, because they are a very noisy design visually, but even those notwithstanding, with good scripts, you wouldn't have cared nearly as much about what those robots looked like.
Right.
But, yeah.
That's why Bumblebee did so well, I think.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. So, what about number 7? How about you, Neil?
Man, number 7 for me would be Legend of Zelda, man. I don't know. I don't have a specific game.
Yeah.
But that'd be lit, man.
I really wish. You know what? I tried to find and see if I had some kind of a sound drop where I could put low in here or whatever. But instead, I'm just gonna play this.
How dare you?
There we go.
I agree, dude. That's low for me too, man. That's low for me.
Man, I wasn't always a big Legend of Zelda fan growing up, but
here's the only problem, though. Here's the only problem. Mm-hmm. The plot of every Legend of Zelda game is exactly the same, by and large. So the plot of the movie, do not try to alter the formula. It works. Yeah. You have a bunch of crystals or a bunch of MacGuffins that Link has to chase down and ultimately fight Ganon at the end. That's all you have to have. Do not start trying to do other stuff. Just give us what works. That's all any Zelda fan wants on the big screen. Period.
Hey, ever since they did that April Fool's trailer way back when of the Legend of Zelda movie, I've been wanting one. And man, I don't remember who did that April Fool's trailer, but it was great. It was actually a pretty good trailer. So, yes, please. Yes, please.
God damn it, Neil. Now you're below me, so now I'm looking down at you like,
ah, damn it.
What about you, Francis? What's your next one, man?
We are always looking for a new spacefaring Odyssey movie. We had Star Wars, we had Star Trek. Let's get Mass Effect in there, shall we? As a movie,
that's low. That is so low.
That's so fucking low. Jesus.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
as much as this is a top 10 for all of these 10s are number 1 for me. Like I want all of these games to be turned into movies. Like
what's number 1 on your list? Captain Earl?
Well, my number 1, my number 1 is Crash Bandicoot. Not.
Oh man.
Well, look, definitely. Mass Effect is a movie that needs to be made. Loved it as a game. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
I think everyone's number 1 should be Conker's Bad Fur Day, but then everyone would just complain about it aping Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's like, I don't think it could survive in the market now.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna go my number 7, and I don't know how they're gonna do this, but it has to be rated R. Not even like rated R, almost like NC-17. If anyone's gonna watch this movie, but it has to be Grand Theft Auto. And I don't know which one. It could be San Andreas. It could be GT5. I mean, I like it all. But it cannot be PG-13. It cannot be,
Yeah, absolutely.
It has to be full force.
Yeah.
I want it to be 4 so we can have a bowling scene with Nico and his cousin.
Cousin, let's go bowling.
All I want is a scene with them bowling. That's all I need.
Oh my god.
Oh man. What about you, Neil? What's your number 6, man?
Man, number 6, man. You guys are gonna hate my list, I think. After that last one, number 6 is gonna be Final Fantasy. I don't have a specific one either, but I like with the remake just coming out. Fucking, that was so great, man. Like,
Spirits Within doesn't count. Spirits Within wasn't a movie that actually happened. Even though what's her face was on like the cover of
Maxim, she was on the cover of Maxim, yeah. And let me tell you, I'm a huge defender of the Spirits Within. I don't think it's a necessarily bad movie, but I don't like the movie only for the fact that Sakaguchi bankrupted Square making it because it cost so much goddamn money and it flopped so hard that Enix had to buy them. And every Final Fantasy game since then has just been a shell of the series' former self. I liked 15 as it was, and I haven't played the 7 remake part 1 of 75, but I loved all the Twitch videos and all that stuff, like all the footage and stuff I've seen of it, because it does seem like they took a really good job to craft and create that. But I think the same thing with the Zelda, same exact thing. You get a team in there that understands what it is and doesn't try to break the formula. Don't try to give us that's the problem with the Spirits Within, is it was a completely original thing that wasn't based on any of the games. So it was like, what is this?
Right.
Why do we care about this? Oh, there's wall graffiti of a chocobo for a half a second. Who cares? Like, we're Final Fantasy fans. We want to see Moogles running around. We want to see all that dumb shit in games.
Yeah. No, the fantasy aspect needs to be. See, that was my next one too. Actually, was Final Fantasy, I think they need to go back to that fantasy aspect. It's what made the movie or made the game series so big in the first place. They turned it around to sci-fi, and it's like, okay, it's fun, but we need that fantasy element back. So I would love to see a movie in that fantasy element again.
I think Hollywood producers are too scared of the fantasy element of video game films. So they're just like, make it realistic. Like, bring Sonic into the real world. Fuck
I
Green
still
Hill Zone.
firmly believe. I still firmly believe, and I mean, I don't think the comic book movie bubble, quote unquote, has burst yet. But I really, really believe that once it's done, once you get one video game movie that is true to the spirit of the game and is a box office smash, that's when the video game bubble will begin, and then you'll start to see literally all these properties, all these movies. Some of them will be bad, guys, I'm sorry, but some of them will be bad. But that's when we're going to see all the video game movie adaptations start flying out studio doors, because one person, like Duncan Jones tried with Warcraft, and no. But it's like once somebody nails the formula and gets it perfect, then the door is gonna fly open.
Yeah, I agree, man. So, wait, that was your number 7, Francis?
Yeah. I had that was mine as well. Yeah. Yes. So now it's your turn.
Nice. So then, So are we on 6? I'm on 6.
Yes, we're on 6. Yeah.
All right. So for my 6, dude, this is character driven, and I love the story. I mean, it's gone off the rails a couple times, but it is an epic game to me. I love one of my favorite characters of all time is a witch named Morgan, and it is the Dragon Age franchise. I love to see a Dragon Age film, especially on Morgan. I mean, she's sarcastic, she's funny, she has like weird motives, she's mysterious. I love to see a movie with Morgan, a Dragon Age movie.
Yeah. Again, more fantasy, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
More fantasy,
Actual
please.
fantasy.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
All right. So, what do you think? What you got next?
Number 5, it would be Luigi's Mansion. I know the Super
my
Mario Bros.
God, yes!
I think the Super Mario Brother movie tanked pretty hard, but
Listen, Neil, you earned this, buddy. You earned
all
this.
right, let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
Love it.
I love horror movies, but I don't like watching it, but I like making like horror movies. So I think that'd be a lot more fun than just a regular Super Mario Brothers movie.
It's like Casper with
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Is he going to be vacuuming up ghosts? Is that his?
Yeah, for sure, right? Like then saving Mario, like that'd be hilarious.
All right. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Nice. So, what do you have, Francis?
Yeah, what do you got?
My next one. This one, it's been around forever. It's been in a million different iterations, and again, it's in the realm of fantasy. But Skyrim, any Elder Scrolls turned into a film, I think would be awesome. Especially Oblivion. I really liked Oblivion a lot.
That is such a huge world that there's so much potential there. It's absurd.
Yeah, and you
Todd
could
Howard
stick
trying to put Skyrim on something else.
Instead of having it on your fridge, and let's have at least some type of Elder Scrolls movie, and it doesn't have to be Skyrim specifically, but anywhere in the Elder Scrolls universe.
I'm seeing an HBO series would be great from Drew Helm over in the chat.
Yes, exactly. I guess it wouldn't work just as a movie.
Looks like I died.
Oh, someone died. Did I just hear something?
The funny thing is, Dan, is your microphone's still hot because it goes through my mixer, so you don't really need to be on camera.
I need to hear them.
That's true. He can't hear you guys unless he's in here. That's true.
Oh, hi again.
Oh, now Neil's
Nice.
way across the screen from me, like over Dan. I gotta leap over Dan to get to him.
Well, dude, the next one for 5. This is where I put Red Dead Redemption. But I wanted Red Dead Redemption 1, which is, a story of revenge, betrayal. Again, this has to be rated R. It can't be PG-13. I love John Marston's one of my favorite characters of all time also.
So you'd go, okay, yeah. I think
go-
one, yeah, one would be. You know how they do it. You know how they like to go backwards anyway. Like we did the prequel
There's a
after.
prequel gonna be made about this.
No, I was like doing that. Yeah, no, that's a thing. No, for sure.
All right, so we're on 4. What you got for?
Number 4. So 4, I'd go to StarCraft on this one. I'd get Bryce Dallas Howard to play my Sarah Kerrigan if she was available.
God, I love you. Yeah, that is perfect.
No, that's a good choice. Wow, well done. All right.
Thank you.
What about you?
How about you, Francis? Yeah.
Look, I like to go back to classic games because they've they already made Battleship. They're thinking of making not Monopoly. What was the other one? Tetris into a movie. Why not get one of the classic games that I grew up with, Duck Hunt, and turn Duck Hunt into
What?
Oh my God.
Yes. How great would that be? We have we have Angry Birds. We have all of these terrible cartoony movies. Get the Duck Hunt film made.
I can see the trailer now of a random CGI dog just popping out of the bushes and snickering at you the whole time.
Dude, so where is this on your list?
This is number 4.
This is above Mass Effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Listen,
All right,
he's got the long game
okay.
he's got the long game in sight, guys. He wants to build a franchise out of this thing. You start churning these bad boys out, kids will love it. That dog popping up, that CGI dog, you give it like big cartoony eyes and floppy ears. Kids are gonna love it. Toys are gonna fly off the shelf better than Baby Yoda, man. People are gonna be loving this thing.
Can't be worse than Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, kids are gonna be holding like plushy ducks by the necks, in their selfies.
Oh, I could just see it, just like cameos by Howard the Duck.
PETA would get
Donald
pissed,
Duck.
guys. PETA would be pissed about it. Pissed.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, I hope I could get this this countdown back on track.
All right, go for it.
Okay, my number 4, Fallout 4. The characters are awesome in Fallout 4. I love all the the companions from Cosworth to Piper to Nick Valentine. I would love a Fallout 4 movie. That's what I would go with. It's not quite Duck Hunt, but it's...
You notice who he didn't mention. You notice he didn't mention who's the leader of the Renegades, the team that you meet right at the beginning.
Is it Preston?
Preston Garvey, yeah, Preston. You notice he didn't mention Preston Garvey because every time he's on the screen, you want to punch him in the mouth because he won't stop bugging you about everything.
Oh shit! He's coming in our house.
A settlement needs saving.
But, see, the problem with me for a Fallout 4 movie, okay, the problem for me is the entire movie would just be me staying in one place building a settlement because I'd never beat the main plot of that game for like a year and a half because I just spent so much time doing settlement building and just doing other random stuff because that's the way every one of those sandbox games works for me. I'm so bad at just like, what's story? No, you're letting me do what I want. Fuck the story. I'm out of here.
For real.
I got death head skulls to collect, bitches, or death claw. That's what it is.
Death claws, yeah.
Oh, man. All right, what you got? Nick?
All right, number 3 would be Sly Cooper. I was always a big fan of it growing up. It doesn't have to be live action. I think it'd be terrible if it was live action, actually.
Yeah.
So it was like already like a comic in the game, pretty much, and then just having a straight movie in it would be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a kid-friendly heist movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, I wouldn't mind watching that. What you have next, Francis?
Yeah, what you got, Francis?
All right. This is maybe this is better. I don't know. God of War would make an amazing film.
Okay.
I think God of War hasn't been ever talked. I don't think it's ever been talked about, even whispered about making into any type of series or movie. But Kratos' journey would be, I think, a really good series. Watching him actually from that first game and even doing the all the way to the newest game and just seeing that arc on screen would just be awesome. And we don't get really good mythical type of films anymore. We get like Gods of Egypt or whatever. Those really those really terrible just over. I mean, this is gonna be over the top too, but
yeah.
I don't know. I would love to see that.
Can I start a petition for Duty Dutrum of Shaken Not Nerd to play Kratos? Get him back in the gym, get him swole again, and we've already got our Kratos, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Done.
Stamped.
Nice.
Sealed.
Well, my number 3. This is where I put The Legend of Zelda.
That much better.
I would love.
See, Neil. Now Dan is better than you.
Oh man.
I would love like Timothée Chalamet as Link.
Oh wow.
I love Saoirse Ronan as Zelda.
Wow.
Or Emma Watson. I mean,
Listen, if you're giving me Saoirse Ronan as Zelda, can we already just get Greta Gerwig in the director's chair for it too? Because she could crush a fucking Zelda movie, man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh my
I
god.
agree.
Wait, who plays Ganon? Who's Ganon?
Ganon.
Oh man.
John Goodman.
Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies. Good lord.
I mean, why not? Might as well.
Oh man. All right. Well, now we're on number 2. Now we're getting down to the end. What you got?
Yeah, close. My number 2 would be Dead Space.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
I think I would love that. Get any of the Ryans on there. I think they'd probably kill it.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that sounds good too, man. I'm okay with that. What about you, Francis? What's your number 2, man?
This one I don't think anyone would ever consider being turned into a movie, but I would love to see a rated R film of Cuphead.
Really?
Interesting.
Yes, a rated R Cuphead. I mean, not just. What is
I thought you were gonna say Duck Hunt again.
Yeah, right.
Duck Hunt. I mean, yeah. No, I would love to see that. What was that game where you had to have you had the pad and you had to run on it? Track and field. I'd love to see a track and field movie.
Oh God.
No, but I think Cuphead, with the way that it was animated and the super kind of a just really classic look of that game, turned into another cartoon that was violent and I mean, I know the game itself isn't necessarily a rated R game, uh, but just to see it over the top and really kind of gory, I think would make it really funny.
I agree. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, I think that'd be really super awesome, and it's really again, it just has a great look to it that I think would really sell well as a.
Mhm.
I'm with that. That sounds good, man. Well, my number two is, if anyone knows like me, I'm a big rom com guy, dude, and it might be a weird spin.
Oh
It
no!
might be a weird spin on this.
Go
One
ahead.
of my favorite favorite
What
couples
was that?
of all time, dude.
Oh, Catherine.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry. I stepped on your toes.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Would love Catherine as a
what
movie.
would it be, Dan?
Oh yeah, well, my number two. This is where I put Final Fantasy VII. Cloud and Tifa, my favorite couple of all time. I mean, I don't know who they could play Cloud. I mean, I did so much research for Tifa, like brunettes in their 20s, who could play Tifa
with cone
top
boobs.
Yeah, who are top heavy.
Yeah. But
I think that's a requirement for the role. Is to have to be top heavy.
All right,
Yeah, see-
you don't have cone boobs enough. Like your boobs aren't coney enough. Get out.
Exactly.
You're perfect.
see, like Idris Elba could play Barrett, you know.
Actually, Steve Barrett. Yeah, I can actually see him as
You
Barrett.
know, I don't know who can play Cloud. I mean, it has to be the perfect mix of like
Zac-
nice blonde emo hair. Did you say Zac Efron?
Zac Efron.
No,
Oh, man.
I hate Zac Efron in a way. Sorry.
He's got the build. He could get the hair.
You know, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's this show on Netflix called Never Have I Ever.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The love interest from that, Paxton. I think he could be Cloud. Just throw a blonde wig on him.
All right. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Okay, I retract my Zac Efron.
All right, well,
All
man,
right.
dude, number one.
Number
dude.
one.
Number one.
Man, I've been wanting this forever. I've been playing the game for like 10 plus years. I want a League of Legends movie.
Oh,
So bad. So freaking bad. There's so much lore. There's so many there's so many characters. Like you could be specific. Like, you don't even have to have all the characters, obviously. So like it'd just be nice to have a specific character that you focus on, and that would be a lot of fun. For sure.
Oh God, that would just be so massive, though. I mean, because
Yeah.
how many characters do you have in League of Legends? You usually have like hundreds, right?
Yeah, it's like 100 plus. But like I wouldn't even do it like if as a filmmaker, I just do like maybe like 10 or less in a movie, and then just create a bunch of movies like that.
I hate to say,
No.
who are even the main
Just do
characters?
Demacia versus Noxus. Easy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Are they even main
And if everybody wants a bunch of characters, definitely that's easy.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay. All right.
all right, man. This is it, Francis. I mean, you had an interesting list. You had Duck Hunt on your list. And I gotta know what number one is, dude.
Well, it was a toss up. I mean, it was either Candy Crush had it in there.
Oh my god.
Gyromite, original Gyromite that was on there. I was even thinking maybe even a little bit of just like the game Go, where you just put tiles on the little.
Oh yeah, Shogi.
But I think the game that I was the most obsessed with, still am. I haven't played the newest version of this. Need to play it, but love it so much. The Persona series needs to be turned into a live action movie.
Oh yeah,
I love Persona so very, very much. I know you can't get that whole social aspect of it, but just like the fate of the world being in the hands of these, teenagers that like barely get along. Well, they get along really well actually, and the main character just being a pimp and like romancing all of them. Like, what a great film that would be. But and I also have I love kind of that Japanese aesthetic. They really do stick with that culture, and putting that in film on a mainstream kind of American film even would just be, I don't know, just be really cool to see. But that's I still play that game. I love that game so much. That whole series. Love to see that as a film. That's my number one.
Nice. All right. Well, okay. My number one, and this is where it goddamn belongs, is Mass Effect 3.
Okay, Mass
I'm
Effect.
gonna just for that shout out of Persona. I'm actually gonna go ahead and anybody throw up hashtag Persona over there in the chat. And Alan actually just posted over there. Persona is great. They're actually giving away the next guest coming up. Those nerds over there, they're giving away a print from Persona 5. So throw hashtag Persona up over there in the chat, and I'll go ahead and enter you into a drawing to win that print specifically. And I'm going to stick it up here in the chat. Go ahead and I'm sorry, Dan, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but that's too perfect an opportunity. That's your number one. I got to put it in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh
no.
yeah, no, that's
Nice.
yeah. I Commander Shepard, dude, is like he's like my favorite character of all time. Like if they were gonna do Mass Effect 3 and he was Renegade instead of Paragon in that one, then I would love that film. That's the film. I mean, it would be tragic because there would be I mean, how many people die? I mean, could die in there with your decisions. And of course, I mean, I don't know who could play Commander Shepard. He's such a. I would love to see that dance scene in the club. Put that
No.
that weird,
No.
you know.
Let's be clear here. You want to hear I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my
Right,
favorite film ever.
Yeah, you have to have that. You have to have that. Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh man, but yeah, that is my number one. So that's our top 10, man. I mean, but were there some movies here that you guys that didn't make your list that almost made your list?
All mine were dumb.
Dumber than Duck Hen at number 4. Just clarifying.
Yeah. Well, I thought that. Look, I honestly think like those older games. I would love to see. Like,
I think that would make
mean,
a solid kids franchise. I do agree with you. I'm not even lying.
Well, no one mentioned Uncharted or
Indiana
Uncharted
Jones
being made into
exists.
a film with Tom Holland.
What about PUBG?
I mean, Tom Holland.
That's true.
Oh, I would fucking kill myself.
how about Kingdom Hearts?
Actually, I
No,
can't even.
no.
What?
All right, I would super want a Kingdom Hearts movie. I'm not even gonna lie. If it were
There-
done right.
There are not enough
Mhm.
drugs in the world for me to understand Kingdom Hearts.
But here's the thing. I'm going to go back to it. It's not a serious suggestion necessarily, but okay, if you think about if you just take PUBG and you apply a movie perspective, all you do is you open on a plane with a bunch of people and you just push them out and they're on this island and then like it's just kind of this like, you have backstory like flashbacks to explore their black story. What the hell?
Yeah, their black
their
story.
backstory about how they got onto this crazy island and there's this gas that's like encroaching on the island and they're trying to move in and there's people chasing after him trying to kill him. I mean, if in the hands of the right director and a clever enough screenwriter, I think you could make a PUBG movie really work. How has nobody done this? Somebody get in touch with Blue Balls.
2000s Battle Royale.
Blue balls don't want to work.
I want to throw one out here.
Yeah, go for it.
So Netflix is doing that interactive movie thing.
Mhm.
I want Until Dawn as a Netflix interactive
Ooh.
movie.
I like that.
That'd be really funny, yeah, as an interactive thing, yeah, for sure.
They
It's a
don't.
B horror
yeah.
movie basically, but like, fuck, do that. Do something original. Stop putting it on like Black Mirror and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and all this shit. Give me,
Oh, right.
give me Until Dawn.
Well, yeah, no, I think that'd be amazing. Actually, yeah, we need more. And plus, it's up to you. You're the one making those decisions, so you're the the scares
Yeah.
are more real. They're more genuine. So
Yeah.
I would say that'd be awesome. Yeah. I mean, see, I was thinking like Borderlands, but Borderlands,
yeah.
post-apocalyptic kind of what do you call it? Mad Max-ish type of movie with an actual vault of weapons. Like that'd be pretty cool. But I was like, I don't know, could it work? I don't know if it really could work. I like an actual real Mortal Kombat movie that didn't, Well, no, I take that back. I do enjoy the original Mortal Kombat movies.
No, that's not
Just-
bad.
No, you don't.
Just not
Are
the
you
second
serious?
It's not bad.
They're
Yeah,
not-
it is.
okay, they're bad good. They're bad good. I mean, the Mortal Kombat 1 is bad good.
No, but
Detroit,
look,
I think you'd have to tell that like an anthology series, Detroit Becoming Human, that got mentioned
Yes.
over in the chat. Like an anthology series of different characters in that
Yeah,
world. And
yeah.
then you kind of see like a little bit of intersection between the stories kind of as you go on. I think something like that could work.
Yeah, I agree
A
with that.
4-episode
I'd love to-
series.
No,
Focus
I
around-
honestly, if we're gonna talk bad movies, and I think we could, Like I personally would love if they redid Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, because that first one was trash.
It is, but here's the thing: you have to explain the animus and everything that goes on. You have to have the story in the past and the story in the present, plus explain the animus in 2 hours, and that's really hard to do.
See, I would think the animus reveal would be the ending.
Oh, the twist,
That-
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the twist at the end. So you don't have to explain the animus right up top. You can just have the whole thing play out, and weird things happen in that movie, and then at the end, why did it happen? Oh, animus. And I think that'd be
I
a
like
really
that. That's
great,
a good idea.
yeah, really great way to get to a new movie. God, I'm surprised no one said Halo. Really,
Yeah, it was on my list, but I took it off. You know.
like Halo, but I guess because I think Halo lost its sheen, or Gears of War even. Gears of War would have made a really good film, but
I think people would turn out though, especially I think well maybe not Gears of War, but I think Halo is a large enough brand. There's so much brand awareness for what Halo is. Master Chief, like that iconic look of Master Chief. Like if you had a movie poster, or a movie teaser that all you did was like it was like a slow, like it would close up on the armor so you couldn't tell what it was at first, and then maybe you kind of pulled the camera back, and then it just reveals like Master Chief's helmet or something like that, and it's just like a Halo surrounding a movie release date. Like I just made the fucking trailer for you, Hollywood. Are you happy? Now make the movie. Like,
no.
It's iconic enough that people would absolutely get on board with it, I think.
You, Nick, described the Halo 4 teaser trailer. That's exactly what
is
that
that
was.
what that is?
Yeah.
I've only ever played Halo 2 multiplayer. I've never played any other Halo game ever. So, no, wait, I played Halo Reach with you guys on the 360, wasn't it? Yeah, the 360 once upon a time in college.
It was basically like watching a cloaked figure walk through the desert, and then all of a sudden, like, the cloak flies off, and it's like, oh, it's Master Chief. Oh, there's a thing in the background. Oh, that's Halo. That's it.
I
like
didn't even know that.
Oh, that's pretty good. Half-Life wasn't mentioned. Nobody mentioned Half-Life. Which
BioShock shout out over in the chat by Drew Hallam.
Oh yeah, BioShock.
BioShock.
You need a really dedicated to detail director to do that.
Yeah, I would love to see Rapture in. Oh my god, Rapture in on the big screen would be just. I would be blown away. I think if someone could actually pull it off.
Listen, I'm really upset that nobody's mentioned the game that I play nothing but all the time nowadays, which is Minecraft. When are we gonna get our Minecraft movie?
Look,
I almost had it on my list too. How would that work? I'd love to see a Minecraft film.
I don't
the same way.
You can't. Like, how do you set a narrative in a Minecraft world, though? Like, because literally it's a world in which you can do literally anything, unless that's the point. But then you'd have to have, like, you'd have to have a screenwriter who's coked out enough to understand, like, the absolute chaos of literally anything can happen, or you can do anything at literally any point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Tarantino movie.
Well,
he'll do whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
No, it'll just be like it'll be 2 hours of dialogue and then 5 minutes of violence and then boom, done. There you
So
go.
got Metroid shouts in the chat. Metroid.
Yeah, Metroid. I was thinking about Metroid for sure.
Boy Sauce is big on Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's like the 4th time I've seen him mention it in the fucking chat since you guys got it. He really wants this movie, guys.
All right. Hey, that's a classic. That's a classic. Yeah, I mean, there's just the vast swath of films that are just could be made out of these games because these games have really amazing storylines. They really turned into something tangible. But
you know what's something I would love, and this is a bit of a cheat. So this is a bit of a cheat because it was already a movie once, which is Parasite Eve, which is based on a novel. It was a Japanese film that they made a Japanese film out of it, and then Square did the first 2 games. Well, and then there's a third one for the PSP that's a weird thing that nobody just no. But like Parasite Eve, like the general concept of like especially the first 2 games is fantastic. Like if you go with that kind of aesthetic, like the games are already so cinematic, you don't even have to do any kind of heavy lifting. You legitimately, like the first game, you can legitimately just take like all the cutscenes and just transpose them to the screen and you're done. And while we're on the subject, speaking of cutscenes turned into movies, because I love that that's a thing with games nowadays where you go on YouTube and you watch cutscene movies, is Injustice, man. Holy fuck. I want to see a movie open with Superman ripping the Joker's fucking heart out. I need that movie. I need it.
Yeah. God, didn't we get that already? Sort of with this Zack
Yes,
Snyder
that's why we
version?
want more.
Steve, from everything I heard for movies,
That's why it's
said
coming
Leisure
out.
Suit Larry over in the chat. Yes, I will be all on board a
my
Leisure Suit
God.
Larry movie.
That
Are you
was on-
kidding
That was
me?
on my list. That was on my list. I was going to say that. But yeah. There's just Shadow of the Colossus would make a good movie, I think. What else is there that could make a good film? Like,
Well,
I mean,
like
I'm
I'm
really
looking in that
surprised.
that chat room there. Someone said Fatal Frame. That'd be awesome.
There you
Yeah.
go. Drew Hallam, yep, Fatal Frame. Ninja Gaiden from Steve, from everything I learned from movies. But Francis, if you could just tug your shirt up for us just a little bit.
Mega
Nothing?
Man.
Nothing?
Ooh.
No?
No.
Well,
Unless it's only if it's Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling is a Mega Man.
Oh my god.
Listen, you do what they did with Sonic. You get a 90s actor who was big in the 90s who hasn't been as big lately. You bring him back to play Dr. Wily. It's perfect.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd, perfect. Christopher Lloyd. Doc Brown is Dr. Wily.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. I would see him more as a Dr. Light, but yeah, Dr. Wily, sure. Or,
No,
I
John
still,
Legend's Dr. Life. Or Dr.
Oh,
Light.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Who plays Mega? Who plays Mega Man?
Asa Butterfield 10 years ago.
Let's see.
10 years ago.
You know what, John DeQuilla, we will find out because I was actually just about to have the boys let us know where it is out there on the web that everybody can find No Ordinary Nerd, because he asked if you guys were on Stitcher. I'm sure you guys are, but let us know where we can find you out there on the web.
You know, we're you can find us on Twitter, you can find us on Podbean, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we have a page. We are a podcast that deals like mental illness, anxiety, depression. We also want to shout out that it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So we want our message is it's okay to not be okay, and that was what we preach. So everyone on our show, every host on our show suffers from mental illness, anxiety, or depression. Every celebrity, every band that's on there suffers, and they all nerd out. We talk about fandoms, we talk about comic books, Marvel, DC, Game of Thrones, all that stuff. But yeah, that's how you can find us.
NoOrdinaryNerd.com, right?
Yeah.
And gentlemen, before you guys run away from here, I am going to draw the winner for that Persona print that you guys see on the screen right there. So let's see who won that bad boy.
Let's do it.
And that is Jared Taylor, Destruction in Human Form, one of our top-level patrons. Thank you so much, Jared. I will go ahead and make a note of that because Jared's probably going to have like a box of prizes coming to him from this event at this point. But, gentlemen, thank you all so much. Dan, I'm so glad we got your mic situations figured out. See, I figured right about now was when we were going to get it sorted out, and you were going to show up and be like, guys.
No, but Nick, dude, it's an honor for us to be on your show. We're huge fans of Epic Film, guys. And you are one of the people we admire in the business, man. Especially, man, getting all sexy, losing all that weight, man. That's dope.
Oh, you guys are Justin told me to invite people to the gun show all day today, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, inviting people to the gun show. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And God, I will talk video games and video game movies any day, anytime.
Except for current consoles.
Yeah.
Except for current consoles, because I know nothing.
Oh, you got it.
Sorry, Fuzzy. What's up, gentlemen? We love you. Thank you so much for being here on Livestream for the Cure.
Thank you.
As of the end of your segment, we are $870 away from our goal. You guys understand that we're going to absolutely obliterate this thing today, right? And that we've still got so much more content to come through the rest of today and tomorrow. We're moving that goal line. I'm going to eventually, I just haven't done it yet. I just want to push it later, but guys, it's going to happen. Everybody, you guys getting a lot of love over in the chat. Steve from Everything I Learned from Movies. My boy, John DeQuilla, my brother, out in Brooklyn there. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and they're giving you guys all the love over there. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.